Good day, everyone. Let's just jump right into it. The world is literally changing at breakneck speed. Welcome to this explainer on the Child and Youth Upliftment Program, where we are going to unpack a really critical topic today, skills for the future. You see, the old playbook for success, it's completely being rewritten, and we really need to ensure our youth are equipped to not just survive, but to actually thrive in a landscape where technology and careers are evolving faster than we've ever seen before.
To see what this actually looks like on the ground, take a look at the Guardian Angels Botswana Society, or GABS for short. Through their community initiatives, they are right there on the front lines of preparing young people for the future. They focus heavily on digital learning, entrepreneurship, and life skills training. Why? Because they recognize that the old rules of success are changing fast, and honestly, community action is truly the best way forward.
And, all of this rapid change, it really forces us to pause and ask a pretty tough question. Are good grades enough for future success anymore? I mean, the world and the job market are evolving at lightning speed. While traditional education remains absolutely crucial, don't get me wrong, an academic scorecard just isn't the only metric that matters for the next generation. The short answer? Not anymore.
Because we're seeing an absolute paradigm shift here. Back in the day, the ultimate goal was basically just a singular focus on straight A's. Get the grades, get the job, right? Well, the future demands so much more. Success now heavily depends on mastering practical, technology-driven abilities, digital literacy, creativity, and problem solving. It's no longer just about memorizing facts for a test. It's about creatively applying that knowledge to real-world challenges. The reality is, today, technology isn't just some fancy add-on. It is the absolute foundation of our everyday lives. Learning basic digital skills is what actually helps people access jobs, education, and entirely new opportunities. Today's young people must be prepared for remote work, online businesses, and a landscape where knowing your way around the digital world isn't an extra skill. It is simply a fundamental requirement to even get your foot in the door.
So, what does this actually look like in practice? Think of it like a brand new toolkit. Obviously, it starts with the basics, sending emails, creating documents, and understanding online cyber safety. But man, it scales up fast. We're talking about artificial intelligence. AI is fundamentally changing how we work and learn globally right now. We have to teach our youth how to leverage AI tools like ChatGPT responsibly. Because when they understand how to use these powerful tools positively to learn faster and solve complex problems, they stop fearing the technology and start mastering it. But here's a really incredible mindset shift we need to talk about. What happens if those traditional jobs are scarce? Future success might not actually come from just handing out resumes and looking for employment, but from creating your own opportunities. Because not every young person is going to find a traditional job immediately after school, teaching entrepreneurship becomes absolutely critical. Figuring out how to start small businesses, how to market products online, and how to create solutions for local community problems, that gives them the power to forge their own independence.
Okay, but wait, we absolutely cannot forget the human element here, because tech and business savvy alone, they just aren't going to cut it. Employers and communities desperately need young people who are equipped with critical soft skills and honest leadership qualities. We are talking about communication, teamwork, emotional intelligence, empathy, and time management. A confident, respectful young person who can resolve conflicts and manage their emotions, that person will always stand out and succeed in literally any environment.
So you might be wondering, how do we actually make all of this a reality on the ground? Well, it comes down to a super clear, actionable community empowerment plan. First up, we provide free tech access. Second, we run intensive skill-building boot camps. And third, we train volunteer educators. This is exactly how we build tangible community support, starting with safe learning spaces and culminating in local mentorship that lifts everyone up.
That first step is literally the game changer. We absolutely have to put a massive emphasis on setting up local community innovation hubs. Think of these as safe local learning spaces right there in the neighborhood, providing free Wi-Fi, computer access, printing, and crucial tech mentorship. These hubs are the front line in bridging the digital divide. They provide the free tech access that is absolutely essential to ensure that every single child gets hands-on experience regardless of their background.
And to keep that momentum going, we rely on this incredibly powerful ripple effect through Train the Trainer programs. We really need to include these details to help our volunteers effectively teach these skills. By empowering our local teachers, youth leaders, and volunteers to sustainably teach tech and soft skills to others, the Upliftment program grows entirely from within the community itself. We equip them with the tools, and they pass that knowledge on, ensuring a long-term sustainable impact.
Because at the end of the day, the future belongs to those who are willing to learn, adapt, and grow.
These skills, they aren't some luxury reserved for big cities or wealthy countries. Every young person in every single community deserves the chance to succeed. As we wrap up this explainer on empowering young people for a better future, I want to leave you with this thought. If we don't equip our youth with the tools to build tomorrow, whose future are they going to be living in? Thank you so much for joining me, and let's keep learning.